All right, Connor. As you can see here, this is hole number 14. Standing up here on the front edge of the green, like this is the hole location that we were playing for. You actually had the line very well. You made a good swing on the ball and hit it pretty well. I think the cool weather, it may have kind of thrown you off a little bit there. You pulled a club that we were confident in, but the ball did unfortunately come up short. It hit a little short. So what we've actually got is a shot from down here a little short of the green. And like I said in the previous clip there, it's actually a good opportunity for us to work on some of your chipping stuff that we've been doing and maybe build some confidence. Now, before we started our lessons, we talked a pretty good bit about your game, stuff we'd like to work on and things that you'd like to see. And I remember you saying that you had a little bit of an issue chipping, especially with shots like this. It was almost like you had the yips with your wedges.
Yeah, it's more like it's short-sighted. When I'm short-sighted, I tend to try and get a little bit too cute with it.
Okay.
And also, actually, right exactly where we are right here. Maybe when you're down, sort of almost in a bowl or something, where you got to feel like you got to loft it up to get it up to the green a little bit.
Yeah.
I just tend to try and get a little bit too cute with it. Doesn't always work out.
So you're just kind of flubbing the wedge every now and then, leaving it short, and then of course you got another chip shot to hit and you're a little frustrated, so that can really mess with you moving forward on the hole when you're trying to maybe make a putt or go to the next hole and hit a tee shot. So as far as confidence goes, we've worked on the chipping a little bit, some of the wedge play, and how to properly implement the bounce. That way we're hitting some solid shots, which can help you make a little more confident swing at the ball and actually control it a little better. So a shot like this with a technique like that, so when you're hitting the ball from down here a little ways up here to, got a decent bit of green to work with, but still a shot that you could get a little soft with, maybe thin it or something, hit it a little long. With your technique now, I think we can eliminate some of those misses, and you can go ahead and set up on this one and kind of try to do what we've been doing in our practice and put it into play here, so if we can get up and down.
Okay.
All right. It looks like we've got you down here by your ball, like we were viewing just a moment ago, kind of explaining the shot and the situation that we've got here. Like you said before, you've had a little issue with these shots in the past, but we've done some good work with your wedges. We've got some confidence in your new technique and the way you can play the ball and the way it reacts when you hit it. So let's go ahead and go through our pre-shot routine, kind of thinking through the things that we're going to work on, and see if we can hit this shot and get it pretty close and get up and down here.
Okay. So before, when I had the ball move back in my stance, obviously that's not going to work out very well here since I'm kind of going up a little bit of an upslope. So I'm going to take a page out of your book and open up my feet a little bit, play the ball a little bit more in the front of my stance, and open up that club face just a little bit so I can use the bounce.
Okay. All right, so that's the technique we're working on now. Let's see if we can put it in play and actually get some results out here on the golf course. All right, let's see, that ball is released just a little bit, but that's not bad. See, in the past, obviously, like you've explained to me before, normally you would hit that shot. You wouldn't, think through it very well maybe, or maybe you're just worried about the way that you were gonna come in contact with the ball, hit into a flag location like that one, and more often than not, you go to hit the shot and oops, your ball ends up right here instead, and then it releases back down to your feet. And we all know how frustrating it is to watch that. So
right.
Up here, we've actually got you in a much better position. Now, this putt may not be ideal, but it's a little bit long of the hole, maybe a little bit downhill, but with the putting practice that we've had recently, I think you can do pretty well here. All right, so let's go ahead and try that one.